Please rise at the sounding of the fanfare for the academic and chancellor's procession as they enter the gymnasium.
Please be seated. I declare the 103rd Convocation for the conferring of degrees and certificates in session. Chancellor Chichu, President Fearon, platform guests, graduating students, parents, and friends. Welcome to Brock University's Spring Convocation, a time of celebration for our students, families, and friends. On behalf of the Brock community, I would like to begin by acknowledging and honoring the many Indigenous peoples and ancestors on whose traditional lands we gather today. It is my pleasure this afternoon to introduce from the Chancellor's procession, Dr. Shirley Chichu, Chancellor of Brock University, Dr. Gervin Fearon, Vice Chancellor and President of Brock University, Carol Jacobs, Elder-in-Residence and member of the Cayuga Bear Clan, Mary D'Souza, Brock University Board of Trustees, Dr. Tim Kenyon, Vice President Research, Dr. Lynn Rempel, Mace Bearer and Brock University Senate, Dr. Anna Lathrop, Vice Provost, Teaching, Learning, and Student Success, Dr. Thomas Dunk, Interim Provo and Vice President Academic, Dr. James Mandigo, Vice Provost, Enrollment and International, Dr. Greg Finn, Vice Provost and Associate Vice President Academic, Dr. Philip Wilson, recipient of the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences Research Excellence Award, and our guest this afternoon to deliver the convocation address. Dr. Ijaz Ahmed, Dean, Faculty of Mathematics and Science, Brian Hutchings, Vice President Administration, and Dr. Peter Titus, Dean, Faculty of Applied Health Sciences. Joining them on stage are university senators, faculty, staff, and student representatives from across the university. I would ask them to also please stand together and be recognized with their colleagues. Please be seated. I now invite Chancellor Chichu to deliver words of welcome.
I would like to thank the drummers for their nice honor song. I want to acknowledge traditional territories of the many nations that I am standing on. I am honored to be part of this ceremony. Elder, Cultural Consultant Carol Jacobs, President Freon, Board Chair Cumberford, Senate Chair Whitehead, trustees and senators, senior administrators, distinguished faculty, alumni, proud parents and family members, and most importantly, members of the graduation class of 2018. I welcome you to this graduation ceremony to celebrate all the achievements that have brought you here today, and to all that you will accomplish in the years ahead. It is a very special honor for me to be with you today. Today, I have chosen to read to you lyrics from artists that have some inspiration to share to whomever is listening. Many of us listen to music without listening to what the artists are saying and sharing. This is from Crosby, Steele, Nash, and Young, Teach Your Children Well. You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they pick, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh and know they love you. And you of tender years can't know the fears that your elders grew by. And so please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die. Teach your parents well. Their children's hell will slowly go by. And feed them on your dreams, the one they picks, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh and know they love you. This song touches every part of my body, mind, and spirit. This song has a very beautiful message that delivers truth, and that is you are never done learning. From all the teachings you give your children, you should be learning more from them as well. And it is also a message to the youth that your parents might not always do the best thing, but they mean the best. I think this message is for us parents to take care of our children, and at the same time it's a message to our children to look after their aging parents. There will be many challenges and obstacles, but if you respect advice from your family, mentors, and elders, you will overcome anything together. Sometimes we forget to thank those people closest to us. Do not forget about these people that sacrificed and did everything for you to be where you are today. I have a son that graduated, and I know how each of your parents feel today. It is the hardest thing to express. And if your parents haven't said how proud or how much they love you, it's because they can't. But believe it, because it shows in every single face in this room. This is the most important day in their lives as well. They know they did something right. I want to say congratulations to all the graduates. Congratulations to all your parents for their hard work. Well done. And let's give them a heartfelt applause. Now, I have the great pleasure in declaring this graduation and award ceremony open. Miigwech.
Welcome. Hello, Brock, graduates, family members, friends, and dignitary all. I'd like to wish you a warm Brock welcome to all of your proud family members and friends who have come to be part of this very special day. Today, we celebrate our graduates and their hard work and dedication. Today, we also give recognition to their loved ones and friends who have supported and encouraged them throughout their educational journey. We have all come a long way to get here today. Brock was established in 1964 because of the determination of people across the community who saw the need for a university in Niagara to help build a better future for this region, for the province, and indeed for the country. Today, more than a half a century later, look around. Look around. You will see a 21st century university where dedicated faculty, award-winning faculty and staff members, Canada research chairs, provide a world-class education in some of the best facilities in Canada. Brock students graduate with the skills, the knowledge, and innovative thinking needed to support community development, social justice, economic and business competitiveness, and prosperity throughout the region. Our graduates are getting jobs today while also being poised for careers of the future. This is your Brock. This is your university. You, all of you, represent the diversity, the strength, the future of our world, and the inspiration of humanity. The Brock experience involved you experiencing and gaining from outstanding teaching research excellence, opportunities in experiential and co-op education, and community engagement that helped to forge the skills, the knowledge, as well as the values you will use in your future leadership and success initiatives. I believe that you would agree with me that our journey has enabled all of us to move forward through the many supporters and contributors to your education. Besides your family and friends, these individuals include dedicated faculty and staff, motivated alumni and donors, forward-thinking Board of Trustees and Senate members, and engaged community partners. A university is a community, and the entire Brock community has provided the foundation for launching your future right here from this platform today. In fact, we are very pleased and as well very proud to be able to recognize a number of special guests who are amongst us today as part of our university community. We're joined by a number of donors who through their generosity have supported student awards that have helped many individuals to complete their academic program and have enabled them to cross the stage at today's convocation. Dear graduates, I hope that when you're able to, you too will follow the example of these donors in helping others cross this very stage in years to come. At this time, let's give all our donors a round of applause. Graduates, today we recognize and celebrate your achievements in completing the degree requirements for graduation. Your education and experiences at Brock have provided you and prepared you to be engaged citizens, critical thinkers, and innovative members of society. You will contribute to the betterment of individuals, the transformation of communities, and the leadership of nations, and indeed new possibilities for humanity. In Canada, we see how success and prosperity can be achieved when we all work together in support of the betterment and reconciliation and future of each other, and indeed, humanity. I have seen the spirit right here at Brock, and I've seen it in the actions of our students, our staff, and our faculty, as well as our community. Students, faculty, and staff coming together to make significant contributions to our community, to global issues, and to the lives of others. Yet I believe you would agree with me when I say that our work is not all done. We still strive for progress in areas of health and wellness, the environment, the pursuit of peace and shared prosperity, social harmony and understanding, and even access to educational opportunities. We're still trying to reconcile developments such as artificial intelligence and the nature of work and the future of humanity. We're still working to ensure that individuals have a sense of belonging, connectedness, and not only to their communities, but indeed to humanity as a whole. Brock has prepared you to participate and to assist in the building of great communities, whether right here in the Niagara region or around the globe. The entire Brock University team and community have provided you with a foundation to succeed at your future endeavors. I look forward to your continued engagement with the university as alumni pretty soon. I look forward to seeing the fantastic things you will do in the future. On your special day, to each of you, I say congratulations. Congratulations to you, congratulations to your friends, to your families, and all those who have supported you throughout your journey. For you and for Brock University, it is indeed a very, very special day of celebration. Thank you so much.
I take pleasure in inviting Dr. Philip Wilson from the Department of Kinesiology to receive the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences Research Excellence Award. Now I invite Professor Wilson to address Convocation.
Chancellor Chichu, President Fearon, University leadership, members of the faculty and staff, family and friends of the students gathered here today, and the 2018 graduating classes from the Departments of Recreation and Leisure, Sport Management, and Kinesiology. Students, you made it. You earned it. Congratulations. I would like to thank the Provost for creating a few weeks of stress by asking me to deliver today's commencement address to you. In his invitation, the Provost was very clear. My task, should I choose to accept it, was to deliver a speech containing an inspirational message. "Are you sure you want me to do this?" was the last email I sent the Provost's executive assistant. "Very funny," came her quick-witted response. I recognize that my invitation to speak at today's ceremony is based on achievements in research. Research is a process of acquiring, then using information. Nothing more, nothing less. For over 2 decades, I have sought answers to a simple yet vexing question: why do people exercise? Thankfully, I have not searched alone for the answers to this question, and I thank my collaborators, students, mentors, and adversaries who have shaped my own research journey. It is my hope that each student takes a moment to say thank you to those people who helped make graduation possible for them today. Returning to the Provost's invitation, it quickly became apparent that I knew nothing about writing a commencement speech that could inspire anybody. I lecture in classes, yes. I present research at scientific meetings, yes. But I have, until today, never given a commencement address. Still, 30 years of exercise psychology research tells us that challenge, when interpreted correctly, can be useful. So, like any veteran researcher, I took the challenge to inspire you to heart, embarking on my own quest to obtain information for this important speaking engagement. My first source of information was personal experience. After all, I earned a Bachelor of Science degree in 1994, and I survived the graduation ceremony, where a speaker delivered a talk that presumably had inspired me. I sat in my office, pulled out pen and paper, and tried to recall the messages or themes provided by the commencement speaker that glorious spring day, nearly a quarter of a century ago. I remember plenty about that day. I remember standing and sitting and standing and sitting for what seemed like an eternity in the Greensboro Coliseum, a sports and entertainment complex boasting more than 23,000 seats, where my alma mater held its graduation ceremony. I remembered classmates, professors, favorite hangouts, crazy stuff I did when I was young, or fearless, or foolish, or all of the above. Yet despite my best efforts on that trip down memory lane, I could not remember who spoke that day, what they said, or if the content of those well-chosen words delivered by the speaker inspired anything at all in me. Instead, what I did remember was a new invention had swept the planet, changing how we seek, access, and consume information. YouTube. Brilliant, I recall muttering under my breath at this masterful step towards commencement speech glory, or so I thought, as I eagerly typed the words commencement speech into the search bar. It took me longer to type those search terms with these two fingers than it took YouTube to return a mere 2,200,000 results. Hidden inside the massive data YouTube placed at my disposal were brilliant, witty, inspirational speeches given by political leaders, movie stars, philanthropists, superstars of the sports world, icons of the music industry, the author who gave the world Platform 9 3/4 and Harry Potter. Even Kermit the Frog has taken time out of his busy schedule to deliver the commencement address at Southampton College in 1996. My brilliant strategy had failed. How could I follow in the footsteps of these public figures who have, by their talent and achievements, enriched the lives of so many? So, today I stand before you, unsure if you will find what I have to say inspiring, but certain you will find it brief and to the point. I want to share two stories with you that illustrate the importance of choices and failure. The first story is the tale of Jean-Francois Gravelet, better known by his stage name, the Great Blondin. Blondin was one of the world's first and possibly greatest tightrope walkers. On June 30th, 1859, approximately 25,000 people gathered to watch Blondin walk from America to Canada, so becoming the first person ever to walk a tightrope across Niagara Falls. Historians tell us Blondin repeated that crossing multiple times, adding impediments to success on each trip for good measure, such as blindfolding himself, carrying a stove to the middle of the crossing, then cooking eggs, even piggybacking a camera and tripod to the center of the divide before snapping a picture of the crowd for posterity. Imagine what Blondin could have done with a selfie stick. Prior to his final crossing, Blondin turned to the audience and asked this question: "Who believes I can cross with a wheelbarrow?" The audience declared in unison, "Of course you can." "Do you believe I can do it?" Blondin inquired, pointing at an eager onlooker. "Yes, I believe you can," replied the spectator. "Are you sure?" probed Blondin. "Yes, I am quite certain," responded the spectator. "Thank you, sir," Blondin acknowledged. "Please get into the wheelbarrow and join me on my journey." The story of Charles Blondin and his wheelbarrow signifies that in life we often make choices where failure is a possible outcome. How do you make those choices? What will you see as the right path to take on life's journey, especially when one fork in the proverbial road presents a greater likelihood of failure than the other? The second story I wish to share with you is about the greatest failure in my life, which may seem odd on a day when we gather to celebrate your academic success. I did not always dream of being a university professor. Truth be told, I never dreamed of being a university professor at all. As a boy growing up in Northern England, I dreamt of a career in the beautiful game as a professional footballer. To be clear, football in England is what we call soccer in North America. In 1988, on my 16th birthday, I signed apprentice professional forms with Hartlepool United Football Club. For 2 years, I lived my dream. I captained the youth team. I captained the reserve team. I won Player of the Year accolades. Then on the 14th of April, 1990, I made my professional debut as a substitute against Colchester United. We lost that game, 2-0. And it was 0-0 when I entered the match with about 20 minutes to go. 2 weeks later, I was summoned to the manager's office and bombed, a colloquial expression common amongst footballers, used to signify the time when a club releases a player from their professional contract. I would like to stand here today and say I did not cry, but I did. I would like to stand here today and say I knew it was coming, but I did not. I would like to stand here today and say it did not hurt. It still hurts. I would like to stand here today and say I succeeded, but I failed. I failed in the pursuit of my life's ambitions. My dreams shattered. My immediate future uncertain. My life's direction unclear. Much has happened in the 28 years since that epic failure in my life. Scientists have mapped the human genome. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, plus Snapchat have changed how we communicate. You too have toured the globe 8 times, entertaining millions with their own brand of musical genius. Hartlepool United Football Club have been relegated from the professional leagues in England. No, I did not cry when this happened. But none of these world events reflect the journey of a boy who failed to become a professional footballer into the man who stands before you today. What has happened to me? Was that failure the end of my life? Good questions, and I have the answer. The answer is no. Because I tried and I failed to become a professional footballer, I have since earned 3 university degrees, hiked the Rocky Mountains, swam in the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, gone face-to-face with a bottlenose dolphin, played blackjack in a Las Vegas casino, shared my life with 2 giant Newfoundland dogs and 1 very loud macaw, met, fell in love with, then married my best friend. Oh yes, somewhere in there I found the time to teach more than 300 undergraduate students and 400 graduate students at Brock University, while mentoring people who've gone on to successful careers in academia, health promotion, the fitness industry, even a professional musician. In hindsight, looking back at that epic day in 1990, it is very possible that failure was the best option for a life enriched with so many amazing twists and turns. Had I not failed to become a professional footballer, my life would have been very different. I would not be standing before you today, proud of what I have accomplished, yet humble in knowing I have much left to do. So what does it all mean? What can tales of the choices made by a tightrope walker in the 1800s and a middle-aged professor who failed to carve out a career in professional football tell you, the 2018 graduating class from 3 of the departments in the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences at Brock University? I pondered this question for some time in preparing this address. How could I pull this together in a way that could inspire anybody today? Perhaps a quote from a famous movie. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper, or my personal favorite. My mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never really know what you're going to get. No, popularizing Hollywood just did not feel quite right to me. I thought about the speech Coach Herb Brooks delivered to his young team before they earned Olympic hockey glory in Lake Placid. Great moments are born from great opportunity, and that's what you've earned here today. No. A sports quote felt too cliche for this occasion. Then it dawned on me. It is my commencement address to you, so I should end with an original message from me to you. So my message is simple. As you embrace the final stages of your journey to earn this degree, it is my sincerest wish that your life provide you with many opportunities to stare failure in the face, climb into and hopefully out of the proverbial wheelbarrow, each time finding new ways to conquer personal and professional challenges. And when you are faced with those pivotal moments along life's journey, those times when you are unsure, tested by a leap of faith, questioning your own potential, or faced with the very real possibility of failure, you may wonder how you will make such decisions. It is at those moments that I encourage you to remember the first initials of the institution which today becomes your alma mater. Be you. Be you, and that is all that you will need to push on. Surgite, congratulations, Wilson out.
Outstanding. Will the candidates for the various degrees and certificate please rise? With the degrees and certificates about to be conferred upon you, there comes a certain expectations that you will continue sincerely in the pursuit of learning and truth, and that as far as in you lie, you will promote the interests and welfare of the university. Do you acknowledge this expectation? Madam Chancellor, as the candidates have acknowledged the responsibilities that accompany their degree and certificates, and as they have succeeded and successfully completed the courses of study prescribed by Senate, I would ask that you admit them to their several degrees and certificate.
I admit you to your degrees and certificates.
Please be seated. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Kinesiology honors and a Bachelor of Kinesiology.
Caitlin Ashley Armstrong, Emily Elizabeth Atkinson. Curtis Jonathan Barnes, Connor Brandon Bell with first class standing. Philip Bogram, Tricia Dawn Brazier. Caitlin Sarah Brooks with first class standing. Elaine Chubb. Abby Grace Cowherd, Bridget Karen Bachmeyer Dawson. Sean Michael DeRue, Erin Rose Finley, Olivia Marie Fisher with first class standing, Jared Jameson Mitchell Found, Kirsten Lynn Frank with first class standing, Jomar Gakoskos, Sarah Carolyn Galway with first class standing, Alandra Elizabeth Godfrey, Erica Louise Gray, Lindsay Crystal Gray, Jessica Elizabeth Hammond with first class standing, Katrina Marie Henneke with first class standing, Allison Brittany Howes, Harry Michael Arrest Hughes, Stephanie Caitlin Jackson with first class standing, Erica Jane Jans, Kelly Lynn Cabinshu, Sarah Elaine Margaret Laird, Andrew Lamb, Jordan Adrian Langiel with first class standing, Allison Langlois, Haley Lynn Lisco, Michael William Menon, Katie Andrew Mihalovics, Luke James Miller, Mayan Lorraine Miller with first class standing, Joseph Anthony Moretto, Peter Wen, Dana Orandi, Mako Angelo Padillo, Christopher Palios, Rachel Ann Pantano, Bradley Christopher Papp, Stephanie Elizabeth Pereira, Lauren Ann Pedal, Dan Vincent Ramos, Amy Barbara Romano with first class standing, Stephanie Semenuk, Emma Michelle Stevenson with first class standing and the recipient of the Distinguished Graduating Student Award in Kinesiology. Keith Colin John Strader, Simranjit Singh Suman, and Jasmine Alana Swallow. Alexander Torasan, Luke Riley Isaac Wall. Stephanie Lynn Willems. Jean-Marco Louise Bibat. Jessica Mary Burton. Kyle Andrew Creamer. Kayla Lees Grant. Nicholas Brady Heffernan. Harris Huen. Christina Marie Teresa Genetos. Raul Joshi. Sherry Lynn Marshall. Melissa Miller. Paige Marie Millaboom. Rachel Ann Patterson. Amanda Nicole Reese. Jessica Ann Rusin. Holly Marissa Smith.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Physical Education Honors and a Bachelor of Physical Education with Major.
Andrea Bokers. Kristen Bonello. Caitlin Marie Cooper. Erin Monica Corkery. Nicolette Ashley Kataya with first class standing. Courtney Catherine Davis. Alexander Paul DeSantis. Riley Michael Dobbin. Michael Walter Enns. Christopher Jackson Farrell. Jennifer Kathleen Georgie. Carrie Patricia Hack with first class standing. Carrie is the recipient of the Distinguished Graduating Student Award in Physical Education. Bradford Thomas Hawes. Daniel Alexander Kajulia. Emily Mary Dickinson Lintern. Trevor Moore. Indira Dorothy Moores. Nathaniel Ray Ong. Philip Podbeacon. Courtney Nicole Rose. Tyler William Rowe. Mahatmat Abakar Mustafa. Kira Nicole Chung, Natasha Regina Chimamadamore, Dakota James Duguerre, Andrea Elizabeth Jansen, Matthew Kenneth Blair Lemagier, Kristen Stephen Merritt. Megan Nicole Roberts, Hillary Susan Sodka.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Recreation and Leisure Studies Honors, Bachelor of Recreation and Leisure Studies with Major, and Bachelor of Leisure and Recreation Studies 3-year.
Larissa May Atkin with first class standing. Tyler Matthew Beveridge with first class standing. Brooke Bukestein with first class standing. Carmelinda Corrado with first class standing. Melissa Caitlin Dexter with first class standing. Joanna Kate Francolini with first class standing. Kyle Guthrie. Mitchell Jeffrey Hillier. Jillian Hughes with first class standing. Jessica Lewis, three-time Paralympian and Bermuda's first ever medalist as in international games. Jessica Lewis. They're doing a selfie. Allison Haley Milner with first class standing. Gregory Adam Nettleton with first class standing. Caroline Emily Power. Andrew Thomas Selby with first class standing. Rachel Nicole Skanes with first class standing. Julia Suzanne Weens with first class standing. Jackson Daniel Willis. Zachary Allen Aldridge. Jovan Bailey. Chelsea Cassandra Braithwaite. Eric Richard Buchanan. Olivia Chantel Bullock. Madison Champ. Melanie Ida Corbett with distinction. Michael DeGuano. Rachel Elizabeth Disney. Kyle England. Justin Daniel Gideon. Taylor Hodgins, Haley Kennedy. Braden Kiernander, Yu-E Liu. Connor Isaiah Kennedy McGee, Tyler Satoru Nakamura. Brandon Joseph Porga, Jessica Anna Salvagna. Jacob Weaver, Dory Sarah Wilner. Ryan Armstrong, Yaniris Avich Perez. Emily Rachel Beatty, Julie Ann Kazer, with distinction. Lori Dawn Caven, with distinction. Jennifer Marie Douglas. Taylor Ann Dwyer, Elizabeth Ann Egging. Tegan Crystal Fitch, Rachel Nicole Gaynor. Merrick Holk, Alyssa Horning. Christina Uradi, Sandra Patricia Jackson with distinction, and the recipient of the Dean's Medal for Applied Health Sciences, and the recipient for the Distinguished Graduating Student Award in Recreation and Leisure Studies. Louisa Isabel McLeod, Anthony Isaac Romero. Stephanie Target, Ryan Thomas Wall. Jessica Ann Will, Karen Denise Elizabeth Winter with distinction.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates that receive a Bachelor of Science honors and a Bachelor of Science with major.
Ryan Christopher Barnett, Allison Jane Boulanger. Jessica Sierri, Kira Edith Cornelson. Catherine Elizabeth Craig with first class standing. Luke Paul Doherty. Yasmin El Halabi with first class standing. Emily Koch with first class standing, recipient of the Distinguished Graduating Student Award in Kinesiology. Carmen Alexandra Cron Roldan with first class standing. Maria Kurian with first class standing. Crystal Lee with first class standing. Zachary Ryan Piper. Zara Rasul. Marina Amelia Rose. Shannon Nicole Rowan. Mackenzie Guinan Salter. Andrea Aduke Sargent. Brandon Slade. Theodora Tay. Shay Toner with first class standing. Lucas Trevisan.
Cameron Louis, David Joseph Alfonso Montague, Sarah Lynn Irene Shears.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Sport Management honors and a Bachelor of Sport Management with major.
Denise Marie Alvanatov with first class standing. Jackson Donald Amos. Lucas Marshall Ennis with first class standing. Matthew Mazaru Antle. Sonia Aristone with first class standing and recipient of the Distinguished Graduating Student Award for Sport Management. Alex Jordan Armiento. Kyle Jeffrey Barker with first class standing. Derek James Bartlett. Jansen Bernard Bautista. Noah Thursby Beggs. Adam James Murray Bilton. Eric Cameron Brady with first class standing. Kalen John Briggs, Michael Bruzese with first class standing. Brady Christopher Carducci. Robert Murray Carr. Yubayo Chen. Jeremy Cook with first class standing. Frank Anthony De Bartolo, Katie DeVoe. Philip Dubois-Jaquin with first class standing, Benjamin Rene Fava. Kyle Philip Fisher, Gavin David Fitch. Christopher Edward Thomas Fitchett with first class standing, Joshua James Firmage. Avery George, Robert Gilman. Liam Duncan Graham, Scott Douglas Daniel Grieve with first class standing. Christopher Joseph Cretani, Sophia Haber with first class standing. Jacob William Harrison, Nicholas Heyman with first class standing. Mitchell Edward Johnson and Spencer Noah Karn. Benjamin Denver Kent, Bolton Christopher Kirkopoulos. Elizabeth Helen Kubita, Tam Lee. Evan Lai, Shayla Lockhurst Kreitch. Stephanie Elizabeth Bradburn Laux with first class standing. Tyler Lund with first class standing. Stephen John MacDonald, Braden Philip Mann. Matthew Manta, Paul Matichuk with first class standing. Tyler Matthews with first class standing. Emma Mae McCann with first class standing. Shannon Noel McCarter, Andrew John McDonald. Trevor Joseph Moore, Samuel Marcus Nero with first class standing. Kevin Nguyen, Bradley David Noonan. Olariki Olasina with first class standing. Brett Carson Ortwine. Brennan Reed Davis O'Sullivan, Alice Shauna Lee Pike with first class standing. Brandon Michael Pilon with first class standing. Nicholas Paraglia with first class standing. Taylor Jean Plume, Matthew Stephen Price. Tiana Carly Hall Rasmussen, Madeline Ann Rawson with first class standing. Stephen Nicholas Francis Roseneck, Kyle Alexander Rupel. Joshua Allen Saslov. Curtis Joshua Savage with first class standing. Nicholas Spadafora, Jake Riley Sparks. Conrad Richard Straczynski, Blake Matthew Terry Stepien with first class standing. Emily Ann Stratford, Ryan Michael Douglas Sutton. Catherine Thomas, Spencer Walker. Brenda Deborah Wardhall with first class standing. Samantha Francis Wilson. Jordan James Winch, Anna Watches with first class standing. Paul Grimaldi, Quinn Michael Harris. Nathan Michael Mrakuzik, Christy Taylor Scott. Jordan Thomas Tibshirani.
Madam Chancellor, whereas certain candidates who have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by Senate are absent from this convocation for just cause, I request that you confer upon them their degrees and certificates in absentia.
I admit them to their several degrees and certificates in absentia.
The Senate of Brock University has recommended awarding of a Dean's Medal to the graduate in each faculty with the highest standing in a first pass degree. I take pleasure in inviting Sandra Patrick Jackson to accept this award.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, and friends. Well, you did it. So it's now time to take a deep breath. Everyone, let's do this together. Ready? Yeah? Breathing? Okay, out. I hope you all feel a very deep sense of pride. As a member of the Brock University Alumni Association and a proud alumni from the Sport Management Program in 2005, I'm very pleased to congratulate all of you for receiving your degree this afternoon. I want to give a really quick shout out to two special people who graduated today who interned for me this year at the Canadian Olympic Committee. Katie and Sonia, you're someone over there. Congratulations. Thank you for all the work you did for me this year. Woo! So you're now all alumni, but what does it mean to be an alumni? As of today, you join a network of more than 100,000 other graduates who are willing to connect with you, work with you, mentor you for you, and advocate for your personal growth and professional development. As a student, you created your own network, and now you can carry that network with you and build upon it. Here's a reminder of the time you had at Brock and a showcase of what's yet to come.
Your Brock experience is filled with many special moments, from moving away from home to late-night cram sessions to making friends for life. Your time on campus was short, but you are a Badger for life. Whether you live near or far, the Brock University Alumni Association is your connection to Brock at 100,000 graduates. This is a serious social network. As Brock alumni, you have access to benefits and services such as TD insurance for your car, Manulife for your dentist bills, and a Brock-branded credit card through MBNA. Brock alumni also get invited to plenty of events and activities, class reunions, professional development opportunities, and you have access to on-campus organizations through your alumni card, and of course, connections to Brock that last a lifetime. Your Brock email is set to expire after graduation. Stay in touch with us by sharing your milestones on social media. Let us know about your new job offer. Join us on LinkedIn to grow your professional network and meet other alumni in your field. Regardless of where you came from or where you're going, you will always have a home at Brock University. Update your contact information to make the most of your experience as a Brock grad.
Awesome. The value of your degree is a reflection of the success all of our alumni have in their careers and in their personal lives. Our alumni are making positive marks on the world, and that impact raises the value of your degree. So as you start this new chapter in your lives, see yourselves as ambassadors of your university. Share your Brock experience with others and be sure to share your successes with us. Please keep in touch, share your email, drop by the alumni office when you're around town, and the Alumni Association is always honored to welcome you today and every day. We are here to support you. I invite all of you to join us after the ceremony outside in the alumni tent where you can get your first taste of being an alumni. Congratulations, class of 2018, and welcome to the Brock University Alumni Association.
You've done it. Indeed, all of us today, you participated in celebrating the graduation of our students, and today, our alumni. Each of our graduates have studied and completed the degree requirements here at Brock. These achievements have been supported by the dedication of our faculty and staff, contribution of our alumni and donors, supportive governance of our board of directors, our trustees, and Senate members, and the engagement of community and institutional partners. Indeed, you have attended today's ceremonies, but I know that you know, as I do, that there's much to be done. You have supported and assisted and guided many of our students graduating today, and you've supported them in their successes. And their successes are your successes. Let's take a moment to appreciate everyone who've supported you as graduates and alumni. To all of you, you have succeeded in contributing to the academic and professional accomplishments of our graduates before you today. Together, we have helped to achieve the dreams of those who have assisted in establishing the university in 1964. Together, we have supported post-secondary education taking place within the Niagara region. Although today's graduation ceremony is about our students, it also illustrates what can be achieved together as members of the broader Brock University community. Our students, our graduates, today, you have become alumni members of this community, and I look forward to your involvement and your contributions in the vitality of the university in the future. Once again, I extend my sincere congratulations to each of you on your graduation here today. At this time, I would ask that we take a moment to recognize those who've also worked very hard and volunteered to make the ceremony such a special occasion for all of us, to all of those who volunteered. We will be concluding by singing O Canada. When our national anthem is finished, will all family and friends please remain seated until the graduates and platform party have left the hall. We would like to also invite you to join us for a reception in the tent located outside. At this time, please rise for the singing of O Canada. Outstanding. At this time, I declare Convocation dismissed. Thank you.